Oh, blessings. So I've just been working with movements between two different postures, kind of like not necessarily like Ben runes, how I've shown with Feiyu and Urus in another video. I'll have the link down below. But this is more of just moving from one to the other. So I'm working with Ing and Ansuz. So the way that I do Ing, basically I create that the diamond shape right here, and then Ansuz is just like this. All right, so I'm just gonna go through it. And I always get grounded and centered, before I move into any of my rune yoga. I always just center myself, ground myself, work on the 9 points of the foot, something I talk about in my Urus video. Just get centered, grounded, find the stillness, Isa. And then just moving into one. And at first, I just working with doing the movement, of course, because it sometimes could be awkward in the beginning, and then just working with the vibration, the intonation, the galder, the really vibrating it within yourself, really feeling that movement and transition between them, and then while doing that, my meditation is to create fruitful communications with others. One of the things that I'm learning in a forum that I'm hanging out right now is learning how to communicate in a way that is fruitful and clear and concise and simple and easily able to be grasped. I mean, that's definitely what I want in my communication. So, communicating with others is something that I practice with, right? Maybe I might actually look into rhetoric a little bit, learning how to communicate a little better. I might study a few little things, not too big of a study at this point, and then at the same time, then I'm also working with this 2 rune sequence of just the fruitfulness and the fertility and the abundance and the all the good stuff that comes with Ingwaz, and then the communication and expression and clarity and being able to define my will and to express it in a way that it makes manifest in reality. That's what I seek. So, I'm working on communicating with people and actually listening to their feedback, even though I have to admit sometimes it's a little hard because I have to look into myself and consider to really step out of myself and look and being like, is it really my communication that's messed up, and come to the realization, yeah, it is, so communicating with others and being thankful, of course, because I don't think we honor each other as much as we should in our communications, especially online. I think there's just this brisk, like just kind of slapstick way of communicating, and it, just taking it from my own personal experience, sometimes it could lead to feeling disrespected and dishonored and hurt. That's truth. So yeah, communicating with others, learning about and applying those things you learn about, which I will do, and then working with this rune sequence with intentionality invites that energy more and more into our lives until we literally embody those energies within our lives, right? That is what rune yoga means to me. At least an aspect of it is actually truly embodying the runes and manifesting them in the way that we want in our lives. So when I'm working with these 2 Ingwaz and Ansuz, when I'm working with them, I can work with them in thousands of different ways, but when I'm working with them specifically in this situation, my visualization and my thinking as I'm going through this process, inviting the abundance, expressing it, expressing myself, and then likewise, again, expressing myself and bringing it to fertility and fruition and bringing clarity and peace, right? Peace and joy and happiness, all the good stuff. Yes, that's what I want in my life and in my communication. So that's what this little rune sequence is all about. All right, peace.